So, the set, Marvel superheroes, how does that just kind of lend itself to legendary creatures for Magic?
Legendary creatures typically in Magic are named characters who have iconic abilities that are really important in the story. When you're talking about Marvel superheroes, that's almost every single character that we wanted to put into the set.
I'd love to talk about one of the main new mechanics for these heroes, the power-up ability. How does it feel fresh, but also like something that Magic players have been playing for a long time?
A good way to make a Magic card playable is to make sure it's useful early in the game and useful late in the game. Powering up is a great trope for all these kind of superhero genres and stories. You're fighting one way and then something goes wrong and you gotta take it up a notch. So Hercules, Prince of Power, he's a 2G for a 3/3. You can play him on turn 3 just fine. And then later on, you can activate his power-up ability, which puts a +1/+1 counter on him and gives him haste, vigilance, and indestructible until end of turn. That's the normal play pattern. If you play him when you have 5 mana, the cost of the power-up is reduced by the cost of the creature the turn it came into play. So the power-up would only cost you 2 mana, so you can just pay 5, and then also, because you can activate this at instant speed, you can wait until the middle of combat, wait till your opponent blocks, wait until you block, and then use his power-up ability to make him indestructible. So it's very versatile, good early, good late, lots of really tricky ways to play it.
So in Nick Fury's case, he's recruiting superheroes. So as you power him up, he's getting a bigger and bigger squad. And it's also nice with the WooBird color identity, is that means you can have a WooBird commander deck. So you can have a 5-color commander deck where you're putting in all your heroes with Nick Fury as your commander. Easy to get out early on in the game because he's only 1 mana to cast, and then you can kind of reform your Avengers team from there.
It makes sense mechanically, and it also makes sense for Nick Fury. And with these heroes, we've brought back double-sided cards. How is it different from previous ones?
You can get a civilian side on the front side of the card, which you can play early. Then you can pay mana to flip it into the superhero side. And we were talking about Nick Fury earlier. Nick Fury has the ability that if you put one of those double-face cards into play with his power-up ability, you can transform it right away. So that's just another sicko surprise you can drop on people.
When it comes to these double-faced cards, how do you strategically play them in your sets? How do you build your decks around them?
You want to leverage both sides. Play Banner early, use him to draw a few cards once you get enough mana, flip him into the Hulk. That kind of versatility is what makes these cards really powerful.
My favorite Magic cards are the ones that you read for the first time and immediately you just start scheming up all these decks that you want to build. And I feel like with the double-faced cards, it really invites you to kind of brainstorm, what kind of commander deck could this turn into? So what other card combos can I make? Magic players love 2-for-1s, and double-faced cards are a 2-for-1 inherently, so it's really wonderful.
So there are now quite a few more heroes. And so what kind of value do these players have adding these new heroes to their old hero decks or building something from scratch?
If you're getting involved with Universes Beyond property, it's because you want to build decks. Having a hero typo allows you to make a Heroes Matters deck where you get to put all your cards that you've collected into one deck together and kind of celebrate and level up each of the cards individually.
So there are cards like Avengers Assemble that give all your heroes +2/+2. There's Avengers Tower that help you cast your heroes. You know, all the normal tricks we use. There's a huge variety of creature types to choose from, but there's really powerful cards that reward you for linking them all together.
You also have the new mechanic of teamwork. I'd love to hear a little more about that.
Teamwork's really exciting. Get these big, flashy spells. Something I truly love is when you get to have big, powerful effects on the board that are really showcasing the feeling of heroes coming up and doing a big, splashy thing together.
Just another big part of the universe of superheroes that they're helping each other out. I'm a big Fantastic Four fan, you know, Marvel's first family, the ones that kicked off the whole comics universe. So in the main set, there's a card for each of them across 4 different colors. Read Ritual draws you cards when you make tokens. Ben Grimm gets bigger when your heroes deal damage. The cool thing is if you get all 4 of them out, which is a real challenge given they're all different colors, they make an infinite combo that wins you the game right away.
That's beautiful. I do love the power of teamwork, even if you're not literally using the teamwork mechanic in that infinite combo.
That's right.